Christmas, and this is our first review of the Racks and Razors movie reviews. I'm Greg Russell Tiderington.
And I'm Jeff Croft.
And this is our mascot named Pugula with the Pugula KP. You know, he's just excited to find a date and drink a female pug's blood. Yes, you did that. You did that a few times, and so you gotta sit here and relax. Yes, I'm sorry, but that's life because we are paying you good money to do this movie review, and you are being nothing but difficult. And you know, we gotta give him a wage. Look what he's doing. You know, I give up on this dog. What is his problem?
Off he goes.
Oh. So anyhow, Black Christmas. That's the movie we're gonna review. And so since it's Christmas time, now what is so interesting about this movie that everyone says you gotta see before Christmas?
Well, for starters, Black Christmas was made in 1974.
That's right.
It predates really any other holiday-themed slasher film by a solid 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was directed by Bob Clark.
And he died recently in a fire accident.
In a car crash, unfortunately. With
a car crash.
With his son.
Ooh, that's so terrible. You know. But it remained a very it was so mysterious of the obscene phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just thinking, who the hell is this person constantly calling the sorority house? And Margot Kidder played a great alcoholic.
She did. She knows a thing or two about what it's like to be hammered.
Before her days of Superman as Lois Lane.
Yeah.
But what I didn't understand about it, you never know who this killer is, like where he comes from, why he's doing this.
No, it certainly keeps a lot of the motivation behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, then it's very darkness, and great music. The music was so thumpy and very gloomy, and a lot of people say it's a Halloween ripoff, but this became before Halloween.
4 years before Halloween, and if I'm not mistaken, Bob Clark had a slight hand in the writing of Halloween. John Carpenter collaborated with him a bit.
Yes,
on the concepts.
That's right. Yet, it's nothing like Halloween. I find it inspired this movie to later on do When a Stranger Calls. If you look at both of the storylines, they are almost exactly alike. They almost cloned one another.
Yeah.
About the prank calls and then the police coming in to try to find out who this killer is, trying to track down the call of this maniac. And then they call her up saying, the killer is in the house. Yet, why does she stay in the house? She tries to look for her friends. I'd just get the hell out of the house. I mean, that's like suicide.
Slasher films are not well known for having characters that make wise decisions.
And yet they never find out who this killer is and why he does the things he does. But again, you find out in Alien, you don't really see the creature you see in the shadow and stuff like that, but you see his full body towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
But yet they made a sequel to Aliens just to discover some more stuff. The eggs hatched more and stuff like that. And
sure, a lot of people felt the original Alien was scary because you didn't get a good look at the creature,
and so
it left more to your imagination, and your imagination is going to scare you a hell of a lot more than anyone can put on the screen for you.
And so Black Christmas, that leaves that impression, and it leaves the door open for a sequel. Yet a sequel wasn't made. Why so?
Good question. I don't know. Bob Clark moved on to other things. He did Porky's.
I loved that.
He did another Christmas movie, but in the complete opposite vein. He did A Christmas Story with Darren McGavin.
I did not like that. When I was a little kid, I liked it, but I think it's stupid now.
I love A Christmas Story.
It's so twisted.
I can watch Darren McGavin in just about anything.
But yet they did a remake of Black Christmas by the same writer.
Yeah.
And yet I liked that one a lot better. It is different, still with the obscene phone calls. However, they just describe why this killer did the things he did, and it shows the killer's history and stuff like that.
Does he have an interesting history? I haven't seen the remake, although I hear...
it's pretty good. David Cassidy's daughter stars in it, Katie Cassidy. You know David Cassidy from the Partridge Family, of course. Yet this was not a wholesome movie. So it was a lot better. It was a lot better. It was you could see a sequel happening with that one. And I think the writer, he just decided, because there wasn't a sequel to the original Black Christmas, he decided to describe this killer more so.
Well, I'm a big fan of the original.
I like the original. It's okay. It's very low budget and cheesy too.
It's got some significant actors in it.
Yeah, it does, but it just doesn't really cut it out too good. You know, you just wonder where this story's going.
I don't know. Keir Dooley, who we saw in 2001 Stanley Kubrick film, plays.
He was good at.
Plays a large role, and
he was good as a suspect in Black Christmas. Yes, I have to say that. And
his performance is quite impressive.
Yeah,
particularly when he
was. We all know he wasn't the killer. It was pretty obvious. But yet, let's give it a rating. I give it 2.5 bats.
2.5. Oh, that's hard on the film. I really like the original Black Christmas, so I'm gonna go with 4 out of 5 bats.
And Pugula's peeing on the Black Christmas DVD. I don't know what I'm gonna. You know, we gotta talk to his agent. He's a typical prima donna. He's been nothing but difficult. Always drunk, hungover, showing up late, and then when we want to do a review with us, he just leaves.
It's true. He threw a whiskey bottle at my head this afternoon.
I'm kidding. And anyone who wants to hire Pugula, I'd advise you guys not to. The thing is, Pugula's producer owns this studio and says he has to be in as our mascot. So anyhow, that's it for our review. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pine, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoicing, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn.